Welcome to GMP, the Great, Glorious, and Glamorous, aka the Going North Podcast, where authors from around the world help you realize that success is tangible. You'll leave with at least one new piece of inspiration or information to help you keep going north. Now let's get on with the show. And today on the Highlight Reel Builder for Author, known as GMP, the Great, Glorious, and Glamorous, it's the Going North Podcast. And my goodness, we got some chocolate, we got some melanin on the show besides myself, dang it. It's about dang time. We got one of the brothers on here, baby. And my goodness, my man's got one heck of a story. Because today's guest in particular, a financial life coach with a dual major. You heard that right. My man's got two pistols, baby, in business and in finance, and is a graduate of Wilmington University, and he has experience with Fortune 500 companies and currently helps over 500 individuals with financial literacy and taxes using his wonderful company called Dream Again. And we are going to give it up for this wonderful man right here, the AH himself, baby. That's right, the AH, baby. That's right. My man's full of action and ready to help folks unleash their dreams, baby. So let's give it up for the one, the only, Andre Henry. How you doing today, Andre?
Hey, what's up, Don, man? How you, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good, man. My goodness, man. Like, dude, but my man Robert Foster says, shut up and grind, man. You gotta get these two on your show, man. Like, from Orphan to SelfMade Millionaire. I'm like, god dang, I love that freaking title, man. Like, dude. Like, what happened, man? Like, from Orphan to Self-Made Millionaire, man? Like, Millionaire alone, like, dude. And then Orphan, like, what happened, man? What inspired that title, bro?
I lost both of my parents at the age of 8, over time. I had to get out my shell, just those type of events happening in your life. My mom died in a car accident. And then my dad, I only seen him like one time, then he disappeared, they said. So it's just, over time, I had to like identify who I was and just, go off the foundation of those 8 years of my parents. And then I learned how to accumulate wealth and learn real financial and financial literacy. It's not taught in traditional school. So I pretty much taught myself real estate, business, and stocks. Just trading at JP Morgan, I, created my own algorithms. I was featured on like ePost Times, and I was featured in like different articles and stuff like that. So like just working there, I just built up the experience, jumped into real estate, build a bunch of strategic business alliances and partnerships, and I accumulated a great deal of wealth to current day.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, dude, my man took really his pain and turned it into power, baby. My goodness. That's what I'm talking, man, because I'm sorry for your loss, man. That's definitely rough to lose basically both your parents, one dying in a car accident, one just disappearing out of the blue. Like, it's definitely a rough, but my man's able to turn that around. My man's able to really find some gasoline and put some matches on
it. Right. Yeah, man. It happens, man. You gotta overcome everything. You gotta get a laugh out of everything. You just gotta enjoy life because, you're gonna go through things gonna happen, it's things out of your control. But you gotta just make sure you got, a good sense of humor, keep good people around you, and you make the best out of it because there's nothing you could do to change some things that's going to happen regardless. People pass and times pass, so you might as well get a kick out of it.
Yeah, man, that's right. Got to get a kick out of it like in UFC, baby. That's right. Got to get all the kicks out. Let me stop. Not that kind of kick.
You got That's a good kick, man. But yeah, man, you gotta enjoy life, man. I feel like people be too serious at times, sometimes, you can't let situations get to you. You just gotta be, happy and just joyful of like the circumstances and just the things that you can acquire just in life. Because I feel like if you put your mind to anything, is attainable, so you might as well just enjoy it on your way.
Yes, indeed, man. You can definitely say that again. So my goodness, like one of the best things in the world is a good brother doing some good things. He turned his pain into power from Orphan to Self-Made Millionaire using really all those skills you picked up, man. So what inspired the title? Because even though it says self-made, like my man had to learn them skills from somebody else at least, right?
For the most part, I had a lot of mentors. I mean, I started off with Damon John from Shark Tank, being my first mentor. He was like a brand ambassador. So I pretty much picked up like marketing tactics and things of that nature. Him building Fubu and just building his ambassador shark group that he has now. And then just after like meeting with him, I just met a tribe of mentors. So I just Grant Cardone, Raymond Aaron, Bob Proctor, just meeting all these individuals that pretty much just taught me the different aspects of business. The book pretty much came from all the properties, the stocks. I outperformed the S&P by like 700% last year, and just building a business up. I started off with like 10 tax clients. I got over 150 clients. Built the investment chat room. It started off as 30 people this year. Now it's over 1,130 people, just teaching financial concepts, teaching people how to set up algorithms so they can trade for their self-efficiency, building wealth. Like I got a tax franchise partnership where people can, build their own brand. They got a partnership with ADP. I started the Dream Again Education Fund. Basically, it's a 529 plan that pretty much cover all education expenses at 100% tax-free. Started the Dream Again HSA account. Health expenses 100% tax-free. Partner with My Alarm Center. Get security on your residential and commercial properties. And My Account a Day give me like free CPE courses all year round. Brand Seen on Us is a part of our book club. I got a book club teaching individuals how to retain 100% royalty and, put their book on an international scale. The book is available in Italy, Haiti, UK, Latin America, Canada, US. So I'm just pretty much like my thing now is just building assets to take care of me. So, chilling with different entrepreneurs, they ingrained in me different financial concepts and entrepreneur concepts to help me let assets control my lifestyle.
Indeed, yes, indeed, man. My man's on freaking fire. My man is on hashtag exponential explosive growth, man. I'm telling you, my man's definitely doing it, man, because that's freaking impressive, especially having Damon John as one of your mentors, especially starting out like that, man. So basically having him and then all these other wonderful people and basically multiplying the benefits of getting all that wisdom and actually applying it. Is there any advice you want to give to anybody who's looking to really grow their business like that to really reach that many people?
Just to grow your business, you just gotta just be willing to just be out, like just connect with people. You gotta just talk to people. Like a lot of people, public speaking is like a fear. Like us having this conversation right now, I'm happy that we can like, joke around, just talk. Cause it's like that's what's needed. Like, you gotta embrace everybody. Like you gotta talk to everybody. Cause it's like everybody, you gotta think, a set of people, that person know a set of people. Like who I don't know. And then once we talk together, now we know everybody in our circle. So in order to build your business, you gotta just be like outgoing and just like embrace people, talk to people, understand like where they came from, like get to know people. Because in order to grow, you gotta like be able to grow with others.
Heck yeah, man, you can definitely say that again. And my goodness, so would you consider yourself like a shy kid growing up being an orphan after going through all of that pain and basically having to basically in a way become like a extrovert, like a social butterfly? Was or did you already have those skills where you
Nah,
could
definitely. I grew up, like I ain't really start talking to people till I was like 16, probably like 17, like high school. Like after my mom passed away and stuff, like I was in a shell. Like even when my mom was alive, I only used to talk to my mom. I used to like my brothers and sisters to try to talk to me. Like they had to talk to me through my mom because like that was like the only person I talked to. So when she passed, I kind of like went like mute and I just like analyzed everything. I was real like attention to detail. Like I'm looking at everybody, like understanding everything, trying to figure out what's going on. And I ain't talked to people for years. And then like as I grew older, I started doing sports. I feel like track, football, basketball. Like when I hit 7th grade, like I still ain't really talked, but like by high school, like sophomore year, people couldn't get me to shut up. So it's like, like I just grew into like the person I wanted to be or I needed to be, to succeed in life.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Like, yeah. Yeah, man, that's definitely good right there. So, any advice for, I guess, any young brothers out there who may be listening right now to come out of their shell if they're in their shell at the moment to really create their own version of success like you have?
Just look at, take like 5 people you want to be like you like feel like is a role model. It could be your dad, your brother, something like that, and just like implement pieces of it, but keep your foundation. You always gonna be you. Like no matter what, like it's always going. Everybody has a unique identity, but characteristics of others can help build a better character. So I feel like you should, I wanted to be like I wanted to be funny like Dave Chappelle. Like I wanted to be serious and stand my ground like Malcolm. I wanted to be, I just take those different individuals and then I just like, how can I apply that to my character? And then, it'll help you become, because who you want to become, you should be today. So like just take pieces of them and then implement it and just be the best you can be, and keep your foundation. That's, your core always going to be who you are, but those pieces can help and open doors for you.
Man, oh man, that's right. The person you want to become is the person you should be today. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. My man dropped a heavy gem on us, baby. I'm telling you. That's right. That's like a big old diamond on an engagement ring, y'all. I'm telling you. That's what I'm talking about. That's a gem, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Man, oh man. Some man's got 10 irrefutable laws of purpose, man. So, are there any two that stick out to you that you want folks to take away right now and they can get the book and grab the other 8 that have really helped you? Because I know all 10 are really helpful, man. But are there any two that stick out to you? You just want people to get a little taste, a little
Uh,
swig of.
Man, you got cope. Cope is one of them. Like, it was a lot of things that happened to me in life and I just had to cope with it. If I didn't get over those bumps or, just accept, things of what it was, I would have never took the next step because, when you cope with your pain, pain is like, equivalent to fear. So pain can either push you forward or keep you stagnant. And when you cope with it, you're gonna go forward. But if you don't cope with it, you're gonna stay stagnant. So that's definitely one that I try to let people know, stuff happen, some things out of your control. When it's somebody's time, it's somebody's time. Or when things ain't for you, it's not for you. You gotta cope with every situation that you go through in life. And then the next one I would probably say rebirth. Just constantly keep evolving. Like you wanna become something new every day. Like you should keep your end self in mind, but remember the rebirth it takes to get to that individual or person that you want to define yourself as.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That rebirth, man. I resonate with that wholeheartedly, man. Because that's like one of the keys of elite performers. They're always reinventing themselves. They never really stay stagnant at all. Like they are always growing and finding ways to get better, man. So that's definitely I resonate with that, man. Definitely resonate with that, man. So, like, heck, even one question that popped in my head that I probably should have asked you earlier. Folks may be thinking, like, man, like this dude was able to get access to folks like Damon John, eventually Grant Cardone, and all these other people. Like, what helped you to really get that access? Because a lot of folks may be like, man, how the heck I get to access to people? I can respond to social media, but they might not see me.
I honestly I got in touch with Damon John. Was he started a brand ambassador for Rise and Grind. So he was reaching out to all entrepreneurs. And I was just one of the ones that was selected, honestly. I saw it on LinkedIn scrolling one day. I was like, this is not real, because it's Damon John not going to reach out to me. But I applied to it, and after that, it was pretty much like now I'm getting in all the rooms that I need to be in. So once I applied, he pretty much took me under his wing and just taught me like branding and everything about how building up a brand, how to market, how to keep things constant, how to read cash flows, balance sheets, things I studied, but like from a like an entrepreneur perspective. So I feel like, they're available. You just have to wait for like those opportunities, those doors to open. Some of them available, you gotta like put money up, like over time, like I got access to some of them just because I paid for like a product or service, and then I just built a relationship on top of that. But for the most part, they're gonna open up a window because they want to expand. And you wait for that opportunity and you jump on it. Cause like every entrepreneur always reach back at a time. Like they have to reach back in order to get new growth. Cause something I learned from them was like, instead of settling with the same customer, you should reach out for new ones. As long as you keep your sales channel building, you can never run out of money, or you will never run out of sales, because it's like as long as it build and I'm meeting new faces, then my business always gonna grow. I'm gonna retain some, and that churn is gonna happen. So opportunity is gonna come. Like you're gonna see somebody trying to build on something new, like wait for they make a new product or service. In order to get that off the ground, they're gonna need a whole new pipeline. So that's gonna be the opportunity to reach out and just try to help them, if you can, like bring more value to them.
Yes, indeed. My man's helping us get a tennis bracelet gems right here with that one. That's right, my man saw an opportunity. He took advantage of the opportunity, had some faith, and definitely added value indeed. So that's right, folks. Like that's like major key right there. Like a lot of folks, it's like if you can find a way to help people expand their brand, expand and grow their business, like better their lives, like you are gonna be in. And my man's in the rooms where he needs to be today and in the future and beyond now, because a man came from a place of service right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, service is it, man. That's what all entrepreneurs provide a service. When you really look at them, what they bring, is just like a servant mentality. They always look how they can better somebody else's situation. Some of them, depending on like the product or service that they offer, doesn't like, it depends on it, but like at the end of the day, they had the intent to either make money or serve the people. That's why Damon John, the people shark, he try to serve people like in order to help them, build and expand.
Yes, indeed. That's right. Got to build and expand, y'all. That's right. Not the waistline, though. That was what 2020 was for. We got to build, expand business. Like not the waistlines. Like that. That was last year, y'all. That was last year.
No, that New Year goal coming up, man. They're gonna hit the gym for 60 days, bro. More like 2 weeks, and then they're gonna stop. It's just that's a real thing.
See, there you go. And my man ain't one of those people. My man stay consistent, because you don't become a millionaire by not being consistent.
Nah, yeah, it's impossible. You gotta stay. Your habits mean a lot of things. When you gotta have $1,000,000 habits. If I can read your wealth just by how your habits work. If you want something, and time is going to build, and it's going to grow into more, because people that create, they create more because ideas generally just come to them. So like anybody that creates something, they already like they can be a millionaire potentially. They just need the right audience, and then once they got that right audience, 1,000 people, you sell $250 worth of products and service to them. That's $250,000. And that's just only one product or service. So now if you got like 6 different products or service, and they all doing streamlines, that's easy money right there. And that's not even including like if you like got real estate, or if you got multiple strands of income. That's like one of the biggest things people should keep in mind, like, because as long as I got multiple strands, if one not making money, the next one will.
Amen to that, man. Amen to that. My man's on freaking fire, baby. And I love that you mentioned $1 million habits, man. So any $1 million habits you recommend folks to pick up or maybe to add to their repertoire that you do on the daily?
I mean, some of my habits is like I wake up and I read like 3 chapters, 2 chapters a day. Like I read something that's just going to help with my development, my growth, and just help me get in the right mindset of like where I want to go. So I'm reading all the books that most entrepreneurs are reading, or some. I'm just reading something. I feel like everybody should read. I feel like people should have mantras for themselves, just something that they tell themselves on a daily that that help them get forward and go through the day. Some of my mantras is like, I'm better than yesterday. More income streams to me. I just it's like prep talk. You prep talk yourself into becoming that better individual. And then something else is just try to make a new contact every day. Try to meet somebody new and just get to know them, like, and see who they know. Just see what they about. Meet somebody new every day. Those habits right there just make you more wealth, because whisper, like repeat and referral business is just like somebody just telling somebody about me, and then that's just going to help expand my business and grow. Like I met you through Robert, for instance. Now I know Dom now, and I can tell people I know Dom, and Dom know people, and then I'm gonna tell people I met Dom and I was on Dom's show, and Dom gonna be like, I had Andre on my show, and now we just expanded right there, and it's just like we have a whole different geographic. We might know a couple few of the same people, but the close ones, and then extra, like the third, people we keep in our spirit, or where we ever met, we know a whole different audience. So it's just like we build together.
Yes, indeed, man. Got to build together. Indeed, got to get them bricks up, baby. That's right. That's right.
Gucci man.
Big broke records, baby, but we ain't broke though. Think broke, but don't be broke. Right. Or better yet, act broke or don't be broke. That's probably better. There we go. Oh man. Well, since you've been on this podcast tour, man, is there a question that you wish to be asked more often?
I mean, people can pretty much ask me anything. I pretty much tell them, like, if they have any questions about like my company, what I do, what plans I have, like anything. People can really ask me anything about myself. It could be anything, man. I'm pretty much open, just touring and just talking to people, because it's just helping me engage new people and just just network. Network is important when you got a business or you trying to grow. You keep expanding. The more people the more wealth you attain. We're going in the network world, so you might as well get adapt to it.
That's what I'm talking about, indeed. Well, time for a question you probably haven't even heard yet or haven't even gotten yet, man. So this wonderful book, From Orphan to Self-Made Millionaire, the 10 Irrefutable Laws of Purpose. Like, this is mind food right here, man. So if it was a particular food item, what would it be and why?
If this was a food item, and what would it be? That is a good question. Well, all right, what food would I don't know, because it'd be soul food. Like it'd be like, you go to the deli, it's something. It gotta be like one of those, when it be it's not just one platter. It's like that one food you always wish your mom made, like, and she only make it like once a month. Is that plate for everybody? Like whatever you came to mind. For me, it's that, the mashed potatoes, the collard greens, some yams, and then some jerk chicken or something like that. Just something like mixed like that. Some mac and cheese. Like it'd be something like that. It's soul food. It's something that's going to hit the soul. It's going to make you feel, and it's going to make you just think, like, on a deeper level. That's what, it's that food that, you eat and then you go to sleep, that. He's like, you know what? It's a good job.
That itis, baby.
It can't be one. It gotta be a couple of things. It's gonna get me right.
So you're that right, folks. You're gonna be wanting to take action, but it's so good you got to go to sleep, man. When you get this book,
it's gonna get you ready, but it's gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna get to it tomorrow. It's that good. Put you to sleep, man, at the table. Thanksgiving food. Yeah, it's definitely like that. It's definitely like that.
Oh man, this has been hotter than fish grease, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Oh man.
Yes indeed. Yes indeed. Well, we're coming down to the magical question that every guest gets to receive, and that is if you're to wake up tomorrow and you're 25 again, but this time you're in the brand new year 2022 with all of your knowledge and experience, what advice would you give to yourself?
What advice would I? Ooh, that's a good question. 25, if I could go back and I'm in this year, I would tell myself just be patient. The decisions I made was right. I should have just been patient and set on them in terms of like investing, business, relationships, everything. I just had to just be patient, then everything else will come. You know, people's initial thoughts usually be right. You know, if they studied that field or that particular like investment or anything. If I was just patient, I'd be richer than I am now. But you know, that's the lesson that came with it. You know, patience and yeah, just be patient and just let time take care of the rest.
Yeah, man, that's right. That patience, babe. That's right. It pays off, y'all. That's right. And not just for doctors either, y'all. I'm telling you, patience pays off, y'all. I'm telling you. That's right.
It made sense though.
That's right. The corn stays real here, y'all.
It made sense, y'all. Like I understood it. That's why I'm mad at myself. I wasn't expecting it to hit like that. I'm like, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yep, that's right. I might have started a t-shirt company called #Stay Corny or something.
It ain't out, bro. You can push that, bro. It's right. A market for everything nowadays, man.
That's right indeed. That's right indeed. Hey, this has been freaking amazing. So for those who want to keep in contact with the amazing Andre himself and all the stuff that he's doing, heck, maybe even if there's another book in the works too and all the stuff you're doing, what's the best way for folks to do so?
You can go to Orphan and Millionaire.com. You can keep up with all the latest podcasts, articles, newspapers that I was featured in. If you go to dreamagain_thelegacy.com. I'm tripping. I'm saying the Instagram handle with the .com. But if you go to dreamagain_thelegacy, you can click the link in the bio and take you to the network. You'll be able to see all the different facets of the company, from like the financial literacy to the cartoon we got, anime we got coming out, to the book club, the Wolf Pack, the investment chat room. You know, it's over like 2,000 individuals with all those communities. And then, you know, you'll see all the partnerships and everything that we got going on. And yeah, dreamagain_thelegacy on Instagram, dreamagain_TL on Twitter, and Dream Again on LinkedIn and Facebook.
Well, there you have it, folks. Dream again, baby. Dream again. We're going to put all that wonderful stuff in the show notes today. So follow this man, Andre, because the good news is it's only the freaking beginning, baby. It's only the freaking beginning. This man's going to keep on growing like a giant oak, giving some great shade to people in the summer, man. Keeping them cool, baby. The good shade, not that negative shade that them haters with the confused minds be doing. We using shade the right way here, y'all. My man is gonna be growing and going, and he's also got a healthy baby that's gonna be on the way after the time of this recording. Indeed, this man's gonna be a father too. He's gonna be a great dad with his lovely wife Sierra, and we're gonna wish them well indeed with all the extra water. So, any parting words before we close up shop, my man?
Parting words, man. Just everybody, just stay constant with your dreams, your aspirations, and your passions. All it takes is planting the seeds, and they grow into something that you wouldn't even believe once it matures.
How's it going, my friend? I'm so glad you made it to the end. That shows that you are an uncommon finisher, and I am so grateful for you sharing your ears, your attention, and your time to this wonderful podcast to do something that'll take yourself to the next level. And for everybody else involved in this wonderful program, share it with at least 3 people in your network so that way more folks can not only catch the fire that is on this podcast, but can also be inspired to be their best.